Welcome to Friday Night Mod Review. I'm Hegemony, and there are very few Friday Night Funkin' mods that blow me away and leave me satisfied after watching them. Mods that push the limits of what Friday Night Funkin' is currently capable of, and prove that this stupid-ass rhythm game is capable of being its own small niche. When I say mods like Sonic.exe and the Trollage Files, what other mods compare? Well, you read the title and saw the thumbnail. Obviously, the Baldi's Basics mod. Wait, no, that's not it. Dave and Bambi 8 Gold Bars in an Apple Edition is a stunning display of true hard work and talent. It's a mod that proves Friday Night Funkin' mod creators simply need to do better. Shame to you all. This mod has raised my expectations so high that I can no longer look at any other mod and say, hey, that's cool, because Bando Bomb the Lonka Bomb Bum Bum Damba Mob will hold me at phone gunpoint, and remind me that nothing is better than Dave and Bambi Midas Apple Edition.
Huh, Dave and Bambi? I have heard about it from other people in the Friday Night Funkin' community, but I don't really know much about it. It actually sounds like a really well thought out and high quality. Oh, what is that?
Shush! We're so excited to talk about this mod that I'm cutting out the disclaimer and rating explanation, because fuck your opinion or keeping a calm and civil discussion. This is simply fact, and you have to cope.
This is going to be a long video.
Stop talking!
Ah, sorry!
What the fuck did I just say?
Entity mod? Trollage Files? Cassette Goat? Man, those all look like child's doodles compared to this Leonardo DiCaprio painting of a mod. The painstaking time and effort that went into this masterpiece is absolutely beautiful and doesn't feel like a war crime to my eyes at all. In a few years, I can see it up there with the modern animation greats, with amazing films like Alpha and Omega and anything from Illumination after the first Despicable Me. It's breathtaking.
Hey, don't get ahead of yourself. I think you might be giving a little too much praise here. We have to be fair and unbiased as mod reviewers. Oh my bad, where was I? The original Dave and Bambi weeks are amazing, but it's only when we get to OCs with 3D modeling equivalent to a 5-minute craft life hack video when stuff gets good. As much as I love how clean and well drawn the original weeks are, we're only going to cover the songs with 3D characters in them since they make up the majority of this edition and host the most stunning art and animation.
I think the 3D models are passable, but what I really like are the traditionally drawn expressions of the characters. They're actually well done, expressive, and funny. It adds to the simple 3D bodies and makes them look really nice. But some character designs are a bit questionable. Why is there just a spoon in a t-shirt? And another thing, the backgrounds are really hard for me to look at during the songs. While the characters' animation are extremely over the top, the backgrounds are heavily saturated and wiggle around like they're Gygas's demented offspring. I just feel dizzy and uncomfortable looking at it. And don't even get me started on whatever the heck is going on with the walls and floors and the Baldi-looking face.
No, you're clearly not reading deep enough into this. A spoon in a t-shirt represents the struggle that disabled people like Dave have to go through. The struggle of not being able to use a spoon correctly. God, it's like you don't even want to be on this channel. Try thinking about stuff critically for once. Anyway, let's talk about why these 3D models feel the need to violently disfigure themselves like a turbo dismount character in each one of their animations.
I can answer that easily. It's an unseen form of ironic formless expression. Their disfiguring bodies show the nature of the creators' amazing explosive personalities, a way to be able to show their nature through the art they produce. This definitely isn't a way to make the mod more fucked up than it already is, and is purely for the betterment and creative intuitivity of the mod. You need to think about it philosophically, Gremlin, then you'll fully realise the greatness.
What?
Each and every character is well thought out and shows off a unique archetype. I agree with Foam that these characters can potentially rival actual movie companies in terms of their designs and characters. It's going to be hard for other mods to top this one. Amazing characters, amazing modeling, amazing animations, I'm being held hostage, art and animation gets a 5 out of 5.
Dude, I love the music in this mod. Whenever I listen to them, I headbang so hard my head falls off and rolls across the floor, but I have to pick it up, screw it back on and keep on going because the songs are just that amazing.
I wouldn't really say that. The instrumentals are nice, but the voices for each character do not really fit quite right, in my personal opinion, and could be improved a bit. Foam, is this a joke? You didn't talk to me about this when writing the script.
I have no idea what you're talking about, man. This isn't a joke. This is a full, unbiased, serious review. And I'm saying that the music bangs so hard that there isn't one wrong thing with it at all. Every song feels like a beautiful, life-changing experience, where you feel absolutely moved and come to tears by the time you get to the end of the mod. I love it.
Foam, what did I just say about giving too much praise? Oh my, Jesus Christ, sorry, my fault, I forgot again. Yeah, cool, that's reasonable actually, I'm not gonna lie to you.
Gemini, you good? What is up with you two?
Can you just shut up and review this mod without questioning every damn thing?
Meanie?
The vocals in this mod really strike me. The chopped up vocals are all excellently made and sound very fitting with each of the characters. Dave and any other version of him also sound amazing with their non-conventional sounding voices. The instrumentals are very cool sounding and very spacey most of the time, and even the more hardcore instrumentals never fail to hit. Never once did I think I'd want to hear an 11-minute Friday Night Funkin' song with awesome Baldi's Basics characters in it, but now that I've heard it, I do not regret it. It's 11 minutes of my life well spent and not wasted at all. Each song is moving and feels like that one song that plays when the hero is finally retaliating against the villain after struggling for ages in battle. Now Snazzles, could you please end off this segment?
Oh? Okay. I would give the music a 3 out of 5. Not the best, but not the worst.
Music is a 4.99321191238 out of 5 and not a 3. I've never heard Friday Night Funkin' songs sound so beautiful. My favourite songs from the mod have to be Algebra, Apple Core, and Metallic. All amazing sounding and are great example songs for anybody interested in checking out this mod, which if you haven't seen, I honestly have no idea who you are.
Okay, so, in the mod, there's a character called Dave, and he's put down by the world, literally because he's fucking disabled. Everything goes wrong in his life. His mum, she hates him, his wife is dead, his dog shit on the carpet. But through all that, he can look up to one person he can idolize, a person that he can see as a father figure, and that's Bambi. And through his life, he wants to be like Bambi, a comedian, a presenter, a public figure. And one day he decides to go on stage and he tries to tell people his story, his life. He tries to present like Bambi does. But he fucks up. He screws up. And that's captured on camera. And whilst he's watching Bambi, while he's watching his show, he finds out that that one person he can look up to made fun of him, laughed at him, laughed in his face. So he feels betrayed. He feels hurt. And one day he decides he wants to get back on Bambi. The one person who he thought he could look up to has abandoned him. And he goes on to Bambi's show. And as a last-ditch effort, he finally snaps, he pulls out a gun, and shoots Bambi in the fucking head!
Foam, you're describing the plot of Joker. Did you hit your head on something?
Maybe if you actually watch the mod, you'll realise that Foam is correct.
But... oh, why do I even try?
Don't care. From the backgrounds to the design of the characters, music, etc., the theme of this mod is really well presented. Things like every Bambi character violently breaking apart in their animations shows their fragile state of mind and really represents what it's like to be struggling. The idea of facing a mental challenge is perfectly well represented in this mod and all grounds have been covered. The songs especially solidify this. Each and every one of the songs provides an excellent audible representation of a mental struggle and really helps this mod be the well-themed masterpiece it is. Theme will get a 5 headshot Murrays out of 5.
Ah, jeez. The charting is...
What
amazing.
Hegemony said, the dev team thought so hard and spent so long being able to masterfully craft the best feeling you could ever get in being able to play these expertly crafted charts. The sequences just roll off the fingers really well and you're able to have fun yet have a challenging time through the process of playing. And there's a good amount of gimmicks too, and nothing feels overdone or feels like spam at all. It's almost perfect. Only thing, there's no doubles, which kind of sucks because they would fit right in, and as we all know, that's a staple criticism on this channel.
Are you joking? Are we even reviewing the same mod? What the hell is up with you guys? What are you guys seeing that I'm not?
Dave and Bambi. Let's get a real rhythm game expert opinion on the charting.
Yeah, that's a nice way of saying a person with no social life.
Yeah, well maybe you should... One of the reasons why I love the charts in this mod is because of the extra visual aid that characters like Expunged add. When I play charts, I prefer it when I cannot see anything at all. Combine this with an overabundance of clusterfuck note spam, and you are granted amazing charts that rival some of the most well-charted songs in other Mania games like Quavo or Eterna. The way the bundle of notes travels down the screen at light speed and my fingers seamlessly execute the silky smooth patterns is the most satisfying thing in the world, and I wish Friday Night Funkin' had more charts like these. I don't think I'll ever be able to enjoy another Friday Night Funkin' chart ever again because of how good these ones are, and for that reason, charting will get a 5.1 out of 5. Altogether, the Dave and Bambi Dorado edition is the best mod in all of Friday Night Funkin'. I've struggled to look at any other mod in a positive light ever since checking out this mod, and I couldn't recommend it enough. The art worthy of being in art museums, the animation worthy of being in amateur films, music that touches and moves any person's heart, strong themes which tackle touchy subjects, and charts that provide a challenging yet enjoyable playing experience. This is quite possibly the greatest thing I've experienced in my life, let alone Friday Night Funkin'.
This is the best mod I've ever seen. Breathtaking modern classic art, songs that convey so much emotion that it leaves you a changed man, charting so expertly crafted your fingers feel godly, and even more beautiful stuff. It's a mod with an amazing heartfelt story, and it's so action-packed that it rivals others in its captivating nature. This mod definitely stands the test of time and will definitely be remembered as the years pass, and would not be seen as an overdone, underbaked mod with too much of the same thing happening at all. Don't think that we're surprised that we know that this mod definitely gets a 6 out of 5. It's definitely fair, definitely unbiased, and I think that everyone should know that this isn't an opinion. I'm going to
What the frig is happening? This has to be a joke. I'm not saying that this is an absolutely garbage mod, but you guys are giving it way too much praise. And you guys have higher standards than me. You guys have gone crazy.
You touch
this
one
mod
strand of that
eyesore.
I've come to make an announcement.
I mean,
what
is
with you? What made you waste on the cleaning and the crime?
That's right.
It's the boost calls that open clears to 2 o'clock in the morning. I can't take it anymore.
Oh.
April Fools, who would have guessed? Nobody. Dave and Bambi is quite a controversial mod, and just to clear a few things up, we don't actually hate the mod, this was just a funny haha April Fool's joke video. We'll also never actually do a serious review on this mod because actually analysing and sitting through a full hour of Dave and Bambi would probably drive us insane, so don't get your hopes up. In all seriousness, the mod is nothing more than a half decent mod, and if you enjoy the mod, then more power to you. I'll see you guys later. Like, sub, etc. Bye bye. Boffle, say something.
Subscribe or else.